I got a bad experience. It's difficult for 3 or 4 days, and after that I say, if that thing happened to me, maybe it's the right thing. So you have to take maybe another way. So focus on something else.
Did you feel regret for what you did, or because I read somewhere where someone said, you know, what things did you enjoy that period? You said, I enjoyed kicking the hooligan.
I don't have any regret, no.
Let me ask you about acting. You said already you knew there'd be a period where people didn't accept you as an actor immediately. Or did you feel any fear yourself? Are you a man? Are you accustomed to the sensation of fear? Is that an emotion you enjoy, or do you not allow that? Do you not permit that?
It's all about also confidence and anticipation. To anticipate the things, know before that the people it will take time for the people to accept that you can do something else.
But were you concerned that it might never happen? Was that a possibility to you?
Yeah. I'm sure about only one thing, about my doubts. But I want to try and take risks and work a lot to try to improve. That's it.
You just said that, I'm sure, about one thing, my doubts, and that was close to one of King Cantona's philosophical statements. The legendary one, the classic one, of course, is the one about when the seagulls follow the trawler. It is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea, which I think means probably absolutely nothing. Am I right?
Yes, it was my ambition at this time. Yeah, I was in, what do you say, procès?
The press conference,
Hundreds of journalists were there after mixing. They tried to make this event very serious. And I think in life you have serious things, and I don't think football, many things are so serious. And the lawyer said to me, they wait you to say something. I said, no, I didn't want. Say, yeah, go. I could say no and go back and go home. And I say, okay, I go. And I say, these words, these lines, means nothing. For me, the sense wasn't in the words. It was in the situation. They put a mirror in front of the journalist, and after that, everybody tried to analyze the words, and I love it.
It's a fantastic quote. It's a fantastic quote. It's such a fantastic moment when you watch that. And you see that in the film, of course. The idea for the film, and I know it's changed somewhat, but it started with you and your people in France, didn't it? And you came over to see the director Ken Loach, who I'm assuming you are an admirer of. You're a fan of his films?
Yeah, it was the first name we put in the list because it was this kind of movie we wanted to do, with a lot of humanity and solidarity.
How would you describe your appearance in the movie? Because you're sort of yourself and you're sort of not even there, of course, are you?
Yeah, it's the image, the fan have about myself, yeah. But sometimes the image are far away of what you are, really, or very close. And Paul Laverty, I'm very glad and proud that he decided to develop this part of myself. I'm not only that, but I'm a bit of that. And I think he enjoyed to write it, and it was an opportunity for us to enjoy it.
So essentially there's a postman who's going through a terrible period in his life. He's suffering at home, and his children are taking advantage of his stepchildren, and he needs help, and he imagines as a kind of coach figure in his life, Eric Cantona appears. He's a Manchester United fan. He's probably the finest example of a deep-thinking, philosophical, suave, kung-fu kicking life coach you could come up with. And Eric appears in his life, and it's just a fabulous idea. Fabulous chemistry. We're going to show you a clip now. This is Looking for Eric.
It was a pass.
A pass?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. To Irwin against Spurs, yes! Beautiful.
I know how clever he was. Left, right-footed. Came in a flash, just flicked it with the outside of my foot, surprised everyone. Took it in his stride, and my heart soared.
A gift?
Yeah, like an offering to the great god of football.
What if it had missed?
You have to trust your teammates, always. If not, we are lost.
It must have been tough on you when you got banned. 9 months, the bastards. That twat got what he deserved.
I had to work hard, you know. dig deep inside. I need something to fill me up when I was in my own, something to aim for, you know?
It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes we forget that you're just a man.
I'm not a man. I am Cantona.
Oh dear. You know, the film opens here next Friday, and I'm not a big football fan. I don't want to upset you there, but I loved it. You know, it's because it's not really about football, but I loved seeing the football in it. You know, I can see why people love the game when you see some of the plays that you guys made there, and it's great to see the kind of, obviously, the love that fans have for you and for their chosen sport as well. It's a real passion, isn't it? Do you still play? Do you still like to kick around? Do you still play friendlies, or do you still join in? If you see kids in the street kicking a ball, do you go over and show off a little bit?
No, I do something else now. I had a great time, but now I do something else.
If I had a football here and gave you a little football,
You want to play with me?
you could do a bit of keepy-upping. You want to do a bit of keepy-upping? Let's see what you got, Eric, because I heard you ain't got it anymore. Put myself in the face with the ball. Want to see?
What do you want?
It's a ball, yeah. What are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Is that... Whoa! 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 I'm exhausted now. I'm exhausted. I can see why you don't do it. Before you go, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Also, I admire you, the career choice you've made here, because most of the time, and we're all aware of this, when a sports person tries to move into movies or acting, they get a certain kind of role, they make a certain type of film. I'm not being critical, but they wind up in action movies and those kind of things. But for you to go that route, obviously, it shows who you are and where you're coming from and the kind of work you're going to do in the future. And I wish you the best of luck with it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Cantona. All right, shall we get my next guest out?